All the items in a row.
Very lined up. Yeah.
Very feels good, man.
The aesthetics.
Even the salves and the mangoes and stuff in the right. But yeah, he doesn't know. Liquid, they have full vision.
See him twitching back and forth.
Waiting, biding their time.
Certain horse. Should I go? Should I not? Can I take the rune, guys? I'm going.
Should I go? Yeah.
He wants to try the rune. He doesn't know that they're down.
He's being shouted at by his team. I'm sure of it, Oliver. Oh, he sees three of them now. The roll does connect as Mind Control runs forward. Burrow Strike ready in onto Oliver. His shield is ready, but down to half HP already. Oliver is going to have to make a long old walk away to get any kind of distance from this Sand King and Earth Spirit, but it's too little too late as Liquid secure the first blood, biding their time.
He did.
The amount of patience there was so good.
He's actually going to be back on lane first, though. He's going to be there before the Sand King, since they had to chase for so far. Always something. A little bit of win. But a good start for GH is a scary thing. When he gets first blood like that, oh boy.
Yeah, that pushes him close to boots.
GH is notorious for his position 4. He's arguably the best at the job in the world, so not a player that you want to have a good game on if you're on the enemy team.
Certainly. So starting things off, PL up to 5-0 already. One Lance, dealing with this Viper with a kind of tri-lane mid, RMN and DNZ all lurking around. GH sets up mid himself, leaves Boogie in a 1v2 top, so he's going to battle with Kuroki for the meanwhile now as Miracle gets his farm on, but middle lane, just look at this way that DNZ is playing around this creep wave. They know it's under the tower. GH has been forced to maneuver himself back in. Try and deal with Penta here, but with the cast bouncing, they get the kill. RMN TPing out, barely survives, and Man gets nothing for his troubles.
Yeah, and DNC is behind, is prepared to cancel salves, but they're diving in. They're just gonna get the kill here. Beautiful play by Penta. This tri-lane mid is working out.
Absolutely. 3v2. 3 is winning.
Lane. Looks like there could be a kill on Sven as well. Or Legion, sorry. A kill for Sven as well.
Regen not going to Boogie alive. But yeah, the roll from GH also not connecting means that this Radiant team just get out of trouble mid. Arc running low a little bit on the mana front. Doesn't have any Lancers left. Be okay just to kind of sit in mid and use the Phantom Rush to get some CM. Bottom lane for me is the kind of interesting one. You know, you were talking about the caustic here, the melee versus melee.
So I feel like Sand King flat out free farms in these lanes. It's almost impossible to deny him once he gets a few levels into this, and I'm glad to see he's maxing it. Wow, more tower dives on the mid lane. GH getting out of position here and gonna go down.
This time it was Liquid to initiate it. They roll on in behind Radiant Tier 1.
He got the kill. Yeah, he got the kill, so should just say he was out of position. He got the job done. He spent his money before dying. It's still fine for him.
Oh, now all the Venom Brown boots on Earth Spirit. Thinking about essentially changing homes here, going to a different lane. DNZ, similar itemization, just goes around and collects wonderful little bounty runes. Well, there's a Baden.
I almost wish I could see Mind Control start cutting the wave, because he can definitely do that and just pull it into enemy small camp as well. But he can get more farm out of this lane. He's just giving respect to the Night Stalker. But if Night Stalker is focusing so much on mid, trying for the Baden would be hard though.
Oliver is forced at one of the shields out there. Lane and top lane, action happening. Boogie caught again by Miracle, and Kuro here chased away from the lane. Not quite enough damage just yet. A couple more love taps from Miracle should secure it, but
he does have Mango and Stun again, so they're committing to this.
Looks like it. One more tap. There we go. Miracle secures it. Missing out on a little bit of CS here, but he's got a good double wave coming into the tower for him to secure in a second as DNZ chased by GH and Man. My Stalker. It is daytime. It is daytime for another 10 seconds.
Sunlight.
Give me the nighttime. Come on.
Yeah. Sweet darkness.
Fall. So Penta, they've focused a lot around this mid lane. RMN and DNZ both kind of sitting around RPL, giving him a good time early on.
But at what cost, though? Yeah. That's the thing. The Legion Commander is really struggling. Only 2 CS at minute 4. He is trying to play aggressive and get on the map here. that's really all you can try to do. Lane is fortunately pushing towards him, but again, Kuro with the pull gonna offset that, and it's not looking like it's gonna get any easier. But they're still just focusing on Viper. They're gonna go for him mid again, pressure him.
Try lane mid constantly. I was honestly going to ask you, like, is it worth sending someone bottom lane? The bomb trade there seems fine, but you brought up the fact that maybe Witch Doctor top, get action for Boogie.
That's what I believe they could be doing. Oh, they're gonna get a potential kill here. The stun's there from GH though, gonna slow them up as well.
Matuma Man is taking too much damage though. A lance from Arc will be enough to secure it. As Kuroki's Bane rotates in, DNZ still alive, Orb of Venom ticking over, but he's gonna get himself into the trees. One more hit will secure it for GH and Kuro. But a dive coming through, RMN not speedy enough to catch up to Kuro. And now the TP cancelled by GH. Veno, no, not Veno, Viper. Viper's Venomous Intent will come in anyway with a poison attack and deal with the Witch Doctor. Dived in a little bit too far.
Yeah, so both teams are really starting to focus here, and Liquid starting to recognize that they need to do something. A Viper that does not win his lane stage is often going to struggle. That's the thing. Like, of course, every hero struggles at that point, but Viper doesn't have a natural fallback. He doesn't recover quickly in jungle, and he doesn't have a nice power peak late game. He needs to have a strong laning stage, so securing these dives is really important.
Mind control, really playing these mind games with Oliver. You know, putting Caustic onto multiple creeps and then cancelling his animation.
You tap everything, and then it's like, what do you want to do? You can't really walk into this. And now, I think he's gonna start cutting the wave. I really wish to see him be more aggressive, because the supports of Radiant have not made any movement down here. And I feel like where he could farm the jungle and the lane, the Abaddon will only be able to farm the lane. It's a matter of who farms faster. But what they're doing right now, both of them are kind of getting the same, 36 versus 31.
Very, very close between them. So top lane,
Drying him up.
RMN and DNZ have moved in. Gonna go on to Miracle. Sven. Cast between the two will catch the Miracle, but with a quick Warcry and a Nightmare to hold them away.
Interesting build from Witch Doctor this game. Skill build.
Oh yeah.
That's very uncommon. 2 points in the field. Very often it's talked about how it's a value to have 1 point in it. I'm going for 2, just trying to dive harder with it. We'll see if he can keep the peel alive here for a long time with it.
Oh wow, the Phantom Rush.
The rush.
Ark's still in trouble though. No Doppelganger means that he's taking a significant amount of damage, and Matuma Man will get the kill now. Liquid say, try lane us mid, why don't you? We'll bring 4 heroes here. Roll doesn't connect, but DNZ still gonna get smashed up by GH. The Night Stalker.
Oh, 5 seconds for Viper Strike. Viper Strike almost there.
Coming in, Mind Control stuns up from low to high, and a triple for Matuma Man means Viper is king of the hill. Arc throws one consolation lance out, but
Salve cancel, at least. That was something. Mind Control, though, really coming online here, just doing stuff. But they're so far not dealing damage onto the tower. Really big they pull the creeps back here. So the tower is not going to sustain too much damage. And PL is just going to farm safely. Meanwhile, bottom is, of course, being pressured a lot whenever the tanking leave.
I'm an Abaddon.
Yeah.
It looks like he's going into Helm of the Dominator. Not unusual, I guess.
Makes sense.
Definitely not the kind of classic Oliver build that we've come to know and love, which is classically Solar Crest into Radiance on any hero.
Honestly, though, it makes sense to go for Helm of Dominator, because that paired up... Oh, Kuro, is he gonna get out? I have to see this.
No
he's
way.
Trying, but he's not fast enough.
Kuro. Oh, dear.
He's not fast enough. The face boots are available, and he's gonna get run down. No, I wanted to say this. The Curse of Avernus actually gives attack speed to all your team, right? If they attack that one target. In the event of a building, it's very good for pushing, right? So pair that up with Helm of Dominator as well, and you're having an insane amount of push.
With PL illusions and all that as well, but mid lane, the 3-man kick comes in from GH, Arc down. Kuroki has arrived to try and bolster their efforts to Boogie. The lead commander TPing in mid, expecting a drawn-out extended fight, finds almost nothing here, apart from Liquid charging them down. Looking to maybe dive in the tier 1, but Matuma Man too low on the HP to really commit for anything there. But this is all time and space. And you can see the movement now from Penta, shifting up towards the top shrine. Heal up and pressure Miracle seems to be the call, because he's just got his Mask of Madness, and now it's pretty much free farm time for him back in the jungle.
He has maxed out his W as well. He's trying to get a lot of farm here. They have yet to prepare any form of stacks outside of the Ancient, though. They have a few Ancient stacks ready to be taken. Always something.
Your little things built up here and there.
I love the Black Dragon doing their dance. Actually, it's the Prowler doing its shuffle. Prowler shuffle.
Just let me in! If I fit, I sit.
God.
But he doesn't fit.
Trying to stack and sometimes they just bug out like that.
Yeah, it's always the Prowlers as well, right? There's always like that one random Prowler that just comes and stands.
Actually, day before yesterday, the Golems tricked me, yeah. The Golems are usually friends of me, you know, but no.
I've never had any issues with Golems.
Yeah,
They're always lovely.
You know, as a TA player, Golems, you know, I see Golems, I'm like, okay, easy stack. Nope. Shuffle. It was the Golems and the Lizards, mind you. Apparently did not get along, or got along too well. I don't know which.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening in this camp. But it looks like they've sorted it. Oh no, that was the dragon that's that's shuffling, but Miracle comes and taps it on the head, says no, brings out the old rolled up newspaper.
Yeah, now one Black Dragon just stays over there. That's what happens when you have a bug out. It's really annoying.
Come on, buddy. Can't do this.
Miracle gonna get that farm nice and quick though. And meanwhile mid, the Timberman gonna get out of this.
Like, he should be fine.
Yeah, he's fast enough. He's slithering away his body.
Mind control.
Flying snake.
Gets free farm bottom now as Oliver made that rotation in mid, so Blink is now 500 gold away. A couple of creep waves should be fine. Penta grouping up mid here as 4, trying to protect it. Like, it feels like their eggs are in his PL basket. As long as Arc has a good early game, they feel relatively comfortable going late. And definitely looking at their draft and the way they're itemizing, there's going to be that kind of mid-game timing where they look to kind of consolidate the map.
I'm not so sold on the way the game is going for Penta though. He is going for the Battlefield build on PL, but looking at the timings that we're going to see here, they will have the tools to pressure early on. This Sven is looking incredibly farmed, and I don't know, it will be tough. Mind control, trying to get the chase down here on DNC, also stunning out. Beautiful survival and kill at the same time there without stun.
And Kuroki gets the nightmare. What's happening
and
middle?
some, you know, some love.
Oh, they both have Helm.
Yeah, they're passing the creep around.
Yeah, Oliver must have taken the catapult.
Yeah, their cooldown is on the same, so he tried to steal his siege creep, but he's like, no, it's still mine. Doesn't work like that. It's like when you're playing Chen and Enchantress comes up and tries to take your creep, you just take it back. It's like, yeah, no, it's not yours.
So Oliver is playing Abaddon as if it were a
essentially, yeah, essentially. That's what he's doing. He's going for a Necro book.
Grip in, cancelled out.
Yeah,
very quickly there.
It's so hard to get a grip like that. Like, I don't know if he will ever really get a good Fiend's grip in this game. I'll keep my best attention on Kuroki and try and see if he will get a single one. Because that was the first. But, you know, in this game, there's Nightmare. There's like so many different ways to cancel out.
Like every hero pretty much has
every hero has at least one, apart from PL, and that's pretty much the guy who won out Fiend's grip a lot of the time, so that's tough.
Miracle spots RMN.
Oh god.
Goodbye, Witch Doctor. Oh, the cask bouncing back and forth. Miracle will get stunned up again, but DNC is walking to the danger zone here. Crippling Fear is there, giving him a chance for Miracle. Even under this tier 1, battles up against Boogie, slams him down, but the duel comes through. Boogie, you sure you wanted to do this? Oh, a double kill for Miracle. Turns around. He's going to try and battle DNC. The mischance still coming through, but Miracle's alive. Has a stun level 2 with a walk right to go as well, but Penta.
And they're not slow to make something happen with it. Mid lane.
Arc dies.
They're like, oh, they have 4 heroes committed to trying to kill Miracle? They're fools. Does not work that way. Meanwhile,
take down your PL.
Yeah, PL dies, tower dies, and Miracle happily TP's bottom and starts farming there because there's a lot of space down there that no one could possibly be at. So, wow. Beautiful by Miracle. He's just so farm. You know, like, he plays it really good, but he's so strong.
4-0-0, 120 CS.
Yeah.
It has been a very, very solid game here from Miracle as Sanjin is nearly completed on top of the Mask of Madness.
The path to victory is laid out before him. He just needs to continue on this and everything should be fine. Meanwhile, his team is playing 4-man DotA to try and not lose any duels anywhere across the map. 9, minute 14, still not a single duel won. He's going for the drums first, so probably not going to have a surprise blink. GH within this.
Exactly. Just look at GH. He's there. Sees 3 heroes. Okay, guys. Play a little bit defensively. We know there's people lurking around nearby.
I like this Radiant Sentry ward that's timing out now. It's like between 2 of their wards.
Bad.
And Armin.
Dead.
He did.
So Liquid now, you mentioned this 4-man group up and play. Miracle. Oh, he's gonna. I was gonna ask, like, when does he get involved with?
He'll jump for Roche, yeah.
Fight, but Roshan seems to be a good little objective.
And once you put an Aegis in his inventory, he might be more trying to go in for some tower pushes as well. So that will be quite great. Once he has the Blink Dagger with the Aegis, he's gonna have a nice timing. I think they will put it. You have to give it a chance. The Tumberman is like snaking in real close on Roche. I think he just wants to share the crows that he can with him.
Mike, Burst Strike there to make damn sure there's no doppelganger or...
Better safe than sorry, yeah.
Night Stalker flying over. We've seen him a bunch of times, you know, especially against... Like, you think especially against the Puck, but you're against the PL and Night Stalker, against the Legion here potentially.
They see the Tumberman, they want to kill him, but they're in for a treat.
Yeah, Boogie is caught almost immediately blown up here, but has a little bit of HP regen to keep him going for a while. Magnetized, though, seems to be a little bit too much to handle. Mind Control looks to secure the kill. There's the Phoenix.
Oh, he got one!
Nothing to cancel it this time, as they do get the numbers advantage. Oliver stunned as he tries to TP out. Has his ultimate ready to go, but he's going to have to pop it early here. The Nightmare holds him in place. Oliver, he's in trouble. Gets the shield off, but it is inevitable he'll fall.
Wow, that's gonna mean a lot of damage mid. He wanted to TP because mid tower was already under pressure from Miracle, but he TP's a little bit too close to the enemy, and now instead more pressure is being added.
How's Miracle just here on a tier 3?
yeah, you know, he just 8 clicks down the mid. That's what happened. So he found himself.
Could be losing the Aegis here, maybe.
Or winning a duel. Never know.
Well, Mind Control looks to put a stop to all of this nonsense. Around on by DNZ and fueled up himself with Grogi. Look at the Nightmare, 3-man boulder smash with a god strength. Miracle clears up almost 3 himself. But GH, great setup there with the stuns and Penta. It feels like they're running out of gas at this point.
They're being very outclassed in this game. There's just a significant difference. Like, Liquid are playing so cleanly and so smoothly. They're really... Like, they're so desperate trying to go for that Sanking kill there. They even knew that Sven just ran out there. They knew he had HP, knew he had mana, knew he had Blink, and still they commit for the Sanking.
I don't know if they can get Blink. Because he didn't have it he didn't have it when he was running, right? He went back into the trees and like got it delivered.
Oh, I guess maybe it was, yeah. I thought they saw it, but maybe it was not.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Which one's real? Oh, Juki? God? Arc God?
But Tumberman's like, I found it! Oh, so close!
Nearly denied you.
The Prowler's like, I almost had it.
Well, Penta. They're starting to build up these items, but it feels like they've had a very clear plan on what they wanted to do. And once that plan is crumbling down, they don't have too many kind of out or backup plans to fall back on.
I mean, they're 17, pretty much 18 minutes in, and they still do not have their Battle Fury on the PL that they basically tri-laned for.
Yeah.
So things did not work out in terms of farm. They did fight a lot, and they tried to make a lot happen. They got kills onto the Viper, but sometimes going for kills is not going to give you as much gold as if you just farm. Because early game kills are not worth anything anymore. Really, they're not giving you enough to motivate 3 heroes fighting for a kill.
Like numerically for the
yeah,
gold
exactly. Like the amount of gold is like 100 gold per kill in the early game, and that's split between the 3 different players. You know, like, you don't get much. The experience. Yeah, exactly. You want to farm the creep wave, get that farm going. So for the carry, I'm talking. If he doesn't get the last hit on the kill, he's not gonna get it.
Oliver gets a bit of damage up to top, but he's lost his Witch Doctor down at bottom. RMN. Oh boy.
Yeah.
The wrong neighborhood there.
Now with Ice Armor as well onto Miracle. It's just diving in. That's one down.
If I DNC, I very luckily just panned my camera down to swap to check what was happening on DNC. Just so happened to be dying in the middle of my screen. So the trade-off here, Oliver with this Curse of the Avernus and the Necrobooks and the Press the Attack on the Catapult means they are doing a lot of damage. This is the this is the cheese, right, from their strat, but it's a dive into their base that's happening at the same time. Kuroki gripped up one, the Death Ward is coming out, but GH will roll back and survive through the majority of this damage as the racks are falling. Back over to the dire side, they've got Mind Control winding up the epicenter.
He's just delaying them.
Has his ultimate to go. Another Press the Attack can come out onto the Catapult again as they maybe focus down some buildings.
They're coming.
But tier 3 is the only structure they will take as Penta caught on the retreat. All of his shields up, but it's inevitable that he's going to die here.
Yeah.
Even with a wand and a TP.
He's dead.
Matilda Man continuing his streak beyond godlike now.
And so is Boogie. Boogie has no way out. He's already buying items. Like, he's not even doing anything. He's just making sure he buys whatever he wants. And, yeah,
Go on, duel him.
Yeah. Duel the Bane. He deserves some damage. Come on.
Doing a good chunk of damage here. Kuroki.
He's baiting it. He's like, my friend is sleeping. You can duel me now.
Yeah.
Kuro briefing his teammate, not waking him up, just wants to kill first.
Oh, did he really?
I mean, he could have woken up the Sanking, but he wants to kill, so
That's true.
just takes it. And that's 2,200 gold on the Bane, by the way. That's a lot of money he has. Still has yet to buy a single item, other than Ward. Yeah, you have to go. You have the castration talent already. Miracle catch me solo killing PL.
Okay, that just happened.
Yeah, he hurt. I mean, it's so quick. If he doesn't even have critical, it's just Assault Cuirass along with this. He hits extremely fast.
Oh, the 3-man magnetized GH has set the trap and they turn it straight back onto Penta. Mind Control in a little bit of trouble though for the Death Ward being slowed down and now dueled up. But the Nightmare, bouncing back and forth. Mind Control retreats. Burst strikes out. GH does have a roll, but it's a Sven arriving yet again. RMN in all sorts of difficulties as he is brought to his knees now, jumping in. Miracle is slapping people in. 1 by 1, Penta falls, a triple kill for Miracle as Liquid look to close out this game and Boogie does it for them.
They tap out, they know. This is finally over. Celebration OP coming out by Mind Control, some rolls as well. And some sleeping of Matumba Man.